Hello creators, welcome back to Create, Share, and Give. This is Mayat Marie, and today I want to share with you guys a new deck that I picked up. It just arrived today, so I wanted to do an unboxing for you guys because I am super excited about this deck. I purchased 2 decks within the last week or two. And if you saw my birthday haul, I purchased about 4 or 5 decks for that month. And I told myself that I am good on decks for a minute. But of course, they always come a knocking. So with this deck here, I saw this deck on Shamanic Arawak Priestess channel. And I knew immediately I had to have it. And when that happens, I have to get it. Usually I'll see a deck, I'll sit on it for a while, but this is one that I knew that I had to have. Now, the second deck that I picked up was Shamanic Healing. And I posted a picture of that in my community post, and I will be doing a review on that deck next because Spirit came to me and told me that I needed that particular deck. So I'll give you guys the whole story and rundown on that. But without further ado, let's open up this package. And you can see where it comes from. I don't mind purchasing affordable items from Amazon. I tried to cut back on them for a minute, but when it's convenient, it is convenient. So without further ado, it is a 44 card deck and guidebook, African Goddess Rising Oracle by Abiola Abrams. And hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it is by Hay House. And it had some of my favorite deities in this deck. And I know that I had to have them for that reason also. Let's just talk about this cover to the box. And the box seems pretty sturdy and hard. But look at Oshun. Oh my God. With the peacock feathers, the sunflowers, the beautiful yellow, the mirrors. That is enough to make you want to purchase this deck. Okay, now here is the guidebook. Appears to be regular size. Okay, so apparently it gives you the type of goddess, guidance, embodiment, and goddess declaration. So that's different. Of course, most books give you different spreads you can use. Okay, so about the temple cards, the suits card. Okay, they have the ancestors, the conjurers, the warriors, the lovers, the griots, the queens, the high priestesses. So the high priestesses have 5 cards. Queens have 5 cards. So I'm assuming they all have 5 cards there. Okay, so this is an interesting setup too. I love that they have the ancestors and the conjurers there. Conjurers, these goddess sorcerers wield the power of creation and magical transmutation. Their energetic frequency is orange, and this temple physically aligns with your reproductive organs. Okay, it looks like she's incorporating the chakra system as well. So that'll be interesting once I go through and check out the guidebook, which seems like it'll be a little bit helpful, especially if you're not familiar with a different goddess or deity. and they'll tell you basically a little bit about that deity. So that's why I love my hoodoo tarot, because a lot of conjurers and ancestors and people of history that has been forgotten or even never known, I love to remember them and honor them. And it makes me feel good to know that their legacy was not lost. So let's start with Nana Buluku, and forgive me in advance if I'm butchering any of the names. Some of them may be new to me. Like this is Mawa Lisa, Cosmic Power. Oh, that's beautiful. The black sun, the yellow sun, the masculine, as well as the feminine, the white for the spiritual, the cosmos. Sawache, grounding. And look at all the beautiful colors for the grounding. They're also numbered, so the numerology is there as well. All the orange for the sacral chakra. Tituba, feeling safe. Now she has a very interesting story. There is a book on Tituba that I want to read to learn more about her life. And I love that depiction of her. Beautiful goddess with her braids. Mabuya Nawanda, Nahanda, radical rebirth. Wow, she looks like she's an ancient figure. The colors are so vibrant. Oh, and they have my lions in there. Sarah Lakali, divine lineage. See, I cannot wait to learn about some of these beautiful deities. And my girl, Miss Marie Laveau, good juju. Someone once told me that I had good juju. And at that time, I didn't know what juju was. And I was like, what is juju? Now I'm very aware that it was a compliment. This is my Miss Marie Laveau. I may even place that on my altar. Look, she has her book. Nagami, desire. Just the typical universal first mother of earth is what this card is giving me. The mother of the universe. There's Saturn, the planets behind, just a magical deity. Madjaji, manifestation. She seems like an interesting character. I see the clouds, rain. So I'll be interested to learn what element she's with. I see water. I see actually all of the elements here. My girl, my mama, Miss Mayat, giving and receiving. Yes. This seems very happy to me. A very happy depiction of her. And a very unique, I like how they have the braids, the lock, the headpiece. Very nice. Tanit, pleasure. Oh, beautiful. Look at the hips. She almost looks like a belly dancer that can conjure up anything. Seven Sisters, creativity. Okay, now I've seen the Seven Sisters spiritual products. She's giving me modern Miss Baker. So this one looks a little more modern. Oya. I love this card in the depiction of Oya. Very powerful. Deity of the wind. Wow. Atiti, worthiness. And again, I'm learning some of these deities that are new to me. So if I am mispronouncing the names. That is no disrespect, but I guarantee I will get it right. Segment, the wounded healer. That's what I am. Basically the wounded healer, because I once read, and I find it to be true, a healer is just someone who has healed and they are becoming the person they wish they had when they were in their darkest, wounded time. And this depiction of her looks very sensual, but almost cartoonish. Sometimes she can look a little fierce because she is fierce with the lion head. But this one kind of lightens it up a little bit. I definitely would be putting this on my altar. I have a card of Sekhmet on my altar, and I'm definitely going to swap it out for this one here. Asase Ya, joy. Oh, they look so cosmic. Look at the fro, that's the green of the earth. We are one. Oh, look at the phases of the moon around her afro, while the child is breastfeeding from the mother, being nurtured from the land, and is one from the cosmos. Joy. Satira, brazen. She looks like just a tropical island woman who flows freely with life. Be like water, my friend. The locomotive there, fast moving, fierce energy, just goddess energy. Jumbi, mask. Oh, here's the hummingbird. The hummingbird is one of my spiritual animals. While I was working and making my medicine wheel, I was looking for another spirit animal, and the hummingbird came to me in a dream. Only bird that can fly backward, and one of the symbols of the hummingbird is joy. Now, joy is a word that I have had to ponder for a very long time. Joy, but that's what the hummingbird means to me. Long booby Susie, shame. Yeah, that's definitely giving me being taught to hide your queendom, hiding your power, not knowing your true power of who you really are. I love that I don't know a lot of these deities also, because guess what? That is going to give me opportunity to learn and expand. Aunt Nancy, betrayal. And she's depicted here as a spider. Sugant, scarcity. You have the solar depicted from two sides. The maiden and the crone. The fire. This is a beautiful card. Gang Gang Sarah. Resistance. The tree of life. There's Saturn in the background. Coconut. Vibrant plants, the moon and the sun, maybe polarity. Medusa. Now this is a beautiful picture of Medusa. Beautiful, the beautiful tropical island with the serpent coming into another depiction of her. I wonder, is that another aspect of her? Ma'am Lambo, isn't she beautiful? Oh, and she is the serpent. Beautiful. I love this card. Self-sabotage. Yes. Oh my goodness, the great serpent spirit that I am so looking forward to meeting. Oshun, this is the cover. Kitesh, Sacred Lust. Just in her feminine power, new woman in all her glory, hair and all, standing on the back of a lion with the men there at her wheel. Wow, that's a beautiful picture. Erzuli Dantor. Oh, I love it. Beautiful etheric chords. Oh, I love this picture too. Mbokuma, soul forgiveness. Maybe it's healing the inner child. Forgiveness. There's a woman in the background with the tree that could be stimulating from the lore of Eve in the garden. Allah, grief. I love the green in this picture. Mami Wata, naked. I think this is one of my favorites. The serpent, that sacred knowledge, primal knowledge and energy. Gators underwater, beautiful purple locks, the color of the highest spirituality. Yasigi, live out loud with no apologies. Mamba di Jumbo, shine, baby, shine. Oh, look at the Aries energy, the tree, the fire, the goat. Oh, I like this one a lot also. Mommy Kamba Bang, speak up. Oh, this was beautiful. I did a post on this recently. It reminds me of this. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So don't be afraid to speak up and speak your truth. And that is the premise of me having this channel, is being able to voice my opinions and share with the world. Noonday, truth. Look at the reflection of the water. I love the colors in this card. 34. Maybe the lower and upper worlds. The microcosm and the macrocosm. Queen Nandi. And she just looks like a regal queen. Queen of Sheba, secrets revealed. Now, Queen of Sheba, she came to me in a dream. And that dream was, I know I was in another dimension. And it was so powerful. And I have never really given much thought to Queen of Sheba. So after I had that dream and she came to me in that dream, I just started investigating and reading on her as much as I could. I even purchased some Queen of Sheba oil, because after I had that dream, I was in a Botanica and they had the Queen of Sheba oil on the counter. And I just knew that I had to pick that up just because it would keep my mind on the Queen of Sheba. So she came to me for a reason. Here, secrets revealed. The gates are opening up. And I'm grateful for that. Queen Mother Nanny, liberation. Queen Nefertiti. Now this right here, this is giving me all kind of life. Literally, the Ankh, the life, this is giving me life. I absolutely adore this card. Alchemy. Yes. Ancient Kemet. Where all the secrets lie. Queen Ya Asenti Wa. Level up. Claim your throne. Yes. Yemaya. awakening, the dolphins, the water, the blue, the birthing of ideas and humanity, the cowrie shells. Yes, the underworld, just joyful, gleeful is how I take this card. Inko Sanzana, celestial alignment. This would have interesting symbology. It'll be a lot to go in and contemplate. Ayazan, miracles. Yeah, there's with the palm leaves. A lot of times she's depicted with those over her eyes. The pomegranate, lemons. Abol Nimba, harvest. The sounds of life, fruitful, overflowing harvest. And last but not least, Iset, surrender. Wow, so these are the cards, and I'm so excited that I have a lot of queens to study. So what I'm going to do is let's shuffle these up, and then I'm going to pick a card and see what our message is today. Oh, let's look at the backs. This purple looks like a fleur-de-lis almost symbol with the infinity sign, the circle, sacred geometry going on, the cosmos, the purple and gold. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to say. So let's see. So now we get to learn and discover ancestors. And thank you for granting us these beautiful cards so that we may learn about beautiful, powerful women that we may have never heard about if it wasn't for you that brought them back into our minds. Here is Abiola Abrams. She's an award-winning author, intuitive self-love coach, goddess oracle card creator, transformational speaker, and international retreat leader. As the founder of womanfesting.com empowerment platform and Goddess Temple Circle, Abiola's mission is to empower you to become who you were born to be. Okay, so let's look at the guidebook and see what's going on with Asesi Ya. Joy. Oh, I just said joy is my code word. I have a long story behind joy, but joy is definitely a word that I need to keep in my back pocket because it shows up for me time after time in very magical circumstances. Okay, so let's look for number 16. And they're easy to find in the book. Asasi Ya, goddess of joy. Ashanti, Ghana. Temple warriors, element bush. Okay, hence we have the bushes for the hair. Goddess Asase Ya rule life and death as the joyful crone celebrated as Mama Earth. Her energy is loving, fertile, nurturing, and her name invoked a major life transformations. Asase Ya guidance. Your happiness matters. Joy is sacred. Your laughter waters the earth. And that's something I have to remind myself to do more is laugh. Sometimes life gets real, and when it gets real, you can get into that real state of mind. And I definitely want to get that sacred laughter back. So that resonates with me. If it resonates with you, take it and make the changes. Okay, so it gives you the guidance, and here is embodiment. You deserve to be happy. It is safe for you to feel good. Allow yourself to feel joy with no limits. This is self-love. Oh my goodness. Another card that I picked when I did a reading for myself from my shamanic healing card was self-love last night. Your happiness doesn't need to look like anyone else's. If you can't imagine it, you won't be able to live it. Giggle therapy break. Close your eyes and see yourself joy-filled. Now laugh with your mouth and your eyes wide open. Late. Try to release feel-good endorphins. The Goddess Declaration. I feel like me when I'm happy. Oh, well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review. Tonight is the new moon of October, so these cards are right on time. So this one is going on my altar tonight with Asase Ya, the mother of joy and nurture and loving. And knowing that we can partake of the nectar of mother, and she's here to guide us, to nurture us, to hold us safe. Don't forget to be joyful. And as my grandmother used to say, no one can take your joy away because they didn't give it to you. It's an inside job. So if you're interested in looking at new goddesses, reconnecting with some of the old ones, I highly suggest this book so that these energies are not forgotten. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're interested in the content, and until we meet again,